Miami Heat Nation, what is going on? So, in today's video, we got tons of Miami Heat news coming out today. You guys are definitely going to want to stick around to hear this. We got a new 7-footer on our roster. We also got some new rumors involving Collin, Sexton, and Jonathan Kuminga. Now, before we do start today's video, if you guys enjoy Miami Heat content, we do upload every single day, and our goal this year is to upload for 365 days. And I couldn't do it without you guys. So I just want to say I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Continue to keep liking, sharing, and subscribing. And let's get back in today's video. So the Miami Heat did sign a 7-footer in Vlad Golden to a 2-way NBA contract. And also the Miami Heat have signed 6'11 Steve Seto III. He has agreed to an Exhibit 10 contract. So obviously the Miami Heat are prioritizing big mans. And that makes perfect sense because when you look at this roster, outside of Bam and Ware, which they start together, we don't have a big man. And so Vlad Golden obviously is going to have the better opportunity because they signed him to a 2-way contract, but definitely looking forward to see these boys ball out in Summer League. Talking about Summer League, the Summer League roster has been revealed, and it looks like Khalil Ware will be in it. KJ, looking forward to him. Pallel Larson, Kashad Johnson. We will have Kyra Lewis, Marcus Williams, Bryson Warren, Steve Little, which we just signed, Eric Stevenson, J.C. Butler, Myron Gardner, Javante Cook, and then obviously Vlad Golden. So we'll see if the Miami Heat could run it back once again and win that Summer League championship. I definitely think we have an opportunity to do it. A second year of Khalil Ware. KJ, first year being there. And KJ and Khalil Ware are definitely going to grow a lot of chemistry. And also even Pallel Larson. These players will be playing on the main roster. So definitely looking forward to that. And I was talking to Martell and the guys, and I was like, man, is this the year Kashad Johnson cracks the rotation? So he has to do a lot in the Summer League to possibly crack the rotation. They did bring him back again, so looking forward to that. So just a little bit more on Vlad Golden. He averaged about 16.6 points a game, 7 rebounds, 1.1 assists, 60% from the field. He shot about 30% for the three-point line, which 3 other years in college he wasn't a great three-point shooter, so you can tell that he's growing from that, which is a positive sign. But also some more positive stats is that points a game, I just showed that, rebounds, assists, his steals 0.5, blocks 1.5, 60% from the field, 33% for the three-point line in 37 games, but also 69% at the rim in half court, 79.4 from the dunker spot, 57.4 in post-ups, 33.3 on one three-point attempt, game as a senior, and 73% from the free throw line, and 52.8 on hook shots / runners. He also is one of the oldest players in the draft class. He is 24 years old, so we'll see what happens with Vlad Golden. Now, some other news. Heat Culture said the Miami Heat had an A-plus draft, and I wouldn't say A-plus necessarily, but I do think they got the steal of the draft, so you can give them a B+ A for sure. I mean, getting KJ at the 20th pick is absolutely amazing. But now it's time to build the rest of the roster, and this is the most important part, right? The draft is over. We're probably done signing 2-way players, undrafted players. It typically happens after the draft. I think we did what we had to do. So I think the first plan that the Miami Heat should do is re-sign Davion Mitchell to a long-term deal. I mean, he's a very, very important piece to this Miami Heat team. Now that we have KJ, we have Mitchell, we have our 2 guards. We can move on from Terry Rozier. He's more expandable. We'll see what we do with Drew Smith. But Davion Mitchell definitely got to be our number 1 priority. Now, if he's getting $20 million, it's going to be tough. I don't see Miami doing it, even 15 mil. So we're going to definitely check that out when free agency starts up. Now, another thing is this Andrew Wiggins trade. We've been in talks with the Lakers, and he's pretty much saying for Rui, which he is going to be that's going to be the main trade, Wiggins for Rui. But also we might get Gabe. And I don't know if we're going to get the 2031 first-round pick, but if Miami can pull that off, that is a massive W because now we're gathering first-round picks with our young core already. So we'll see what happens with that. I do think it's time to move on from Wiggins. And another thing, too, is if we do bring in Gabe, that means we have 3 guards on the roster, and I'm comfortable with that. Before, the roster depth just wasn't – point guard depth just wasn't that deep, so – once again, the first-round pick is very intriguing. Rui, I believe, is on an expiring, so we don't got to really keep him just for this year. Gabe, and we'll see. And then also this one gets interesting, right? Because he goes Duncan Robinson and a swap sign and trade for Jonathan Kuminga. Now, if the Warriors do that, I'll be very, very surprised because that would be an amazing deal for the Miami Heat to pull off. If you guys don't know, this Miami Heat team is secretly rebuilding. They're going after younger guys. They're no longer going after the old vets. They tried to go for Kevin Durant, didn't land him. They didn't trade for DeMar DeRozan. Just think about it. Who are they going after? Kuminga, a younger piece. Who did they draft? They kept the pick. They took KJ. We got KJ. We got Pallel Larson. Got Khalil Weir, Jovic, Jaime, Tyler Hero, and Bam. They're still fairly young. This team is very, very young. Kashad Johnson is young. They got a lot of young players on their roster. And so I won't be mad if they just choose a direction. And if they said, listen, we're going to rebuild, we're going to rebuild. But I don't think they'll ever come out and say that because it's Pat Riley. Has too much pride. But secretly, that's what they're doing. Now, like I said, adding a player like Jonathan Kuminga, at this point, I'm all for it. Before a couple of days ago, I really wasn't. I wanted Kevin Durant really, really bad. But, we're going young. I think he can build with us. Last year, played 47 games, averaged about 15 points a game, 4.6 rebounds, 2.2 assists. And once again, if we can get off that Duncan contract, give them a swap, and get JK, I'm all for it. Now, also, there was another report that the Miami Heat do have interest in Collin Sexton. Now, this makes perfect sense. The reason why it makes perfect sense is because the Utah Jazz drafted Walter Clayton Jr., meaning they are going to be moving on from Collin Sexton and Clarkson and adding another young pit bull. Imagine having Collin Sexton and Davion Mitchell on your team. I mean, Collin Sexton has improved as a scorer, a playmaker, and his shot. I mean, when we look at his numbers last year in 63 games played, 18 points, 2.7 rebounds, and 4.2 assists. So I'm definitely open to taking Jonathan Kuminga, Collin Sexton, and running with the team we got. I mean, you have those two guys, Mitchell, Tyler, Bam, Ware, KJ, Jovic, Jaime. I mean, you're building something over here, right? It's a new identity. Let's be fast. Let's be quick. Let's also have some fun out there, and anything can happen. And then obviously get ready for that 26, 27 year where, we're freeing up contracts. Let's not make any bad mistakes anymore trading first for players that don't turn out to be good like Terry Rozier. Let's not do that again. So we'll see what happens, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. And if you guys did, please continue liking, sharing, subscribing. The support has been absolutely insane. I just really want to say thank you so much. I love you guys. You guys mean the world to me. But enough of that. Your boy is out. Peace.